So, can we maybe talk about what the end of the empire means for Muslims in the Balkans? Oftentimes, on this show, at least because I'm a historian of U.S. foreign relations, we think about this moment as being Wilsonianism versus Leninism. But there's obviously
Mhm.
much larger stories, particularly when it relates to minorities. So, what are the traditions that are being drawn upon? What are the arguments putting forward? How does this relate to ethno nationalism?
We usually give Wilson credit for this self determination rhetoric, but it's being used by lots of different diplomats and political thinkers that are imagining what Europe is going to look like after sort of a world of land empires. And what becomes clear is that if you're going to move to a system of homogenous national states, and if you're going to understand sovereignty as lying in the nation, that you're going to end up with lots and lots of people who don't fit into states. And what we find is through these negotiations, different so-called minority groups begin to fight for different kinds of rights. And so what we find in Yugoslavia is a pitch for minority rights in a different tone and in a different language, and they win. In the 1921 Constitution of Yugoslavia enshrines a Sharia judiciary. And while the state ultimately, undermines a lot of their initial promises, they also try to kind of meet, at least in some places, meet Muslims partway.